Hello, this is Jason Rodi. I'm live from home right now. It's my daughter's room back there, and I'm live with Ronan from Collective Arts. Hey, Ronan.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, very good. So, where are you right now?
I am in my apartment here in Washington, D.C., in my bedroom. My girlfriend's actually in the other room on her own Zoom meeting. She's been working from home too and has like 2 or 3 of these every
And
single
this is
day.
your first Zoom call?
Yeah, this is my first like video chat that I've done in like a long, long time.
I am so honored.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much. So, Ronan, why am I talking to you? Can you give us a little context here? Because you're not really with Collective Arts. You're an artist that's participated in Collective Arts. So, why don't you tell me about that?
Yeah, so I work as like a digital artist. I do like digital illustration, and I have like one of those big fat computer tablets that you can draw directly on the screen with. And I've been doing that for like the past decade, and trying to make like a living with that. I started submitting to like all sorts of like different open calls for arts, just as a way to like find a purpose for any personal work that I might have like lying around. And Collective Arts was one of those open call for arts that was just like, hey, if you have anything like laying around that you want to see on some beer cans, just shoot it our way, and we can maybe it'll end up on a product somewhere. And I did that for the first time in 2014, I think. And I just started doing it every time they had an open call for art, and they kept on selecting me and selecting me and selecting me.
Your work is great. I totally understand why.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think they said it's been on like 11 of their cans so far.
So, what's your work about? What's
My
your
work
art about?
Oh God. Oh, see, I went to 4 years of art school for this, so I should have like a nice like artsy answer.
Yes, you would think you would after 4 years, Ronan.
Yeah. I guess I mean, I use like a lot of humor in my art. I guess I like to sort of express any sort of like funny little situation that I had in my mind. Um, Over the years, I've kind of moved away from that, I guess, a little bit, just towards making these like little scenes.
What kinds of scenes?
I mean, if you like go on like my portfolio site, you'll see like I like drawing like a little houses and little people. My style.
Why do you do that? What attracts you to that?
Uh, like while I make it, it's kind of fun to. It's very satisfying to sort of create the little scene and justify like, oh, here's like what this little person's doing. Here's what this little person's doing. Uh, I mean, there's often not like a narrative I'm trying to express going into it, but it's something that I rather explore as I'm doing it, if that makes sense.
Totally makes sense. It makes me think of I picture you as a young boy playing with your toys and
Yeah,
creating a
exactly
little
like that.
story.
Yeah, exactly like that. It's like your own little action figures that you can create on the spot.
I need to. My dog is asking to. Okay, Charlotte's going to take care of letting Leia out. We got Princess Leia
That's
living with
what I
us.
have to do at noon. Here's my dog
There you go.
on her window seat.
We're living a dog's life. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got her about a year ago, almost a year ago.
Okay, nice. And so you're based in Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, for the time being. I mean,
Are
working
you
from
from
home.
there?
I'm not from here. My girlfriend's from here, and she got a government job here about a year ago.
Where are you from?
I'm from Michigan, the west side of Michigan.
And how long you been in D.C.?
I've been in DC for the past, I think we moved here at the beginning of March, but I've been visiting here for like the past 7 years to visit her family.
So what's it like living out there?
I mean, it's really nice.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
probably the most expensive place I've ever lived, but I mean, it comes with a lot of pros.
So what's it like? What is it?
The neighborhood I live in it's a very good mix between like city life and residential life. There's a ton of like nature walks and like hikes around me. I live next to the National Zoo, which is really, really nice. It's closed now, but I used to go there a lot, like last year. I can go down to like the National Mall and like the Capitol within like 20 minutes if I wanted to. It's really nice to like walk around there. Um, yeah,
We went there, Charlotte and I guess in 2016, and we really had the same impression. All these little roads that kind of take you out of the center. You know,
yeah,
you go through little tunnels, and the everything. That it was rainy during all the days that we were there, and it was so beautiful and lush and green everywhere, and exactly the way you described it. This
yeah.
access to nature, it felt very rural, not rural, but like residential. You know, like little houses. Yet you're in America's capital, you know, which
Yeah,
is really special too.
Yeah, you have all those big city amenities. You know, I have like a metro that's like 2 blocks away from me. I got like all sorts of like really nice restaurants, but then I also have like a nice quiet neighborhood I can like take a walk in and stuff. It's really nice. It's one of my favorite places I've lived so far. I've been jumping around a lot the past few years, as my girlfriend and I move from opportunity to opportunity, which is I can do very easily since I work from home. I can just pick up my workstation and move it to whatever living room that we move into.
Yeah. Well, it's really nice to talk to you, Ronan, and we really have been loving your work. How many cans have you done for Collective Arts now?
They've told me, I think 11 or 12. I think they have another open call for art. I think it ends at the end of May. Then I think I'm going to submit some more stuff too.
Well, is like, why not? Them for the other guys, you know. Screw them, right?
Oh no! I mean, I haven't been accepted like every call for art that they've done. I mean, I've missed out on a few.
Do you know what this interview is for?
This is for your the ArtJam, right?
That's right.
I looked it up actually yesterday, and I watched the other webcast. I think the last one that you guys did.
Cool. What'd you think?
I thought it was really cool. I saw you guys did a little feature on that. I don't know his name. It's Burnt Toasts.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I follow him on Instagram too. He's I really like this stuff.
Yeah, well, I discovered him like I discovered you through through beer, strangely enough. The ArtJam, we've been doing it we've done nearly 40. If you include the 2 virtual ones we've done already, but otherwise we've done them monthly for the past like 3 going on 4 years. It's crazy. Sasha Jones was a member at our coworking at NOMAD, and we have this large art production studio, and he does events. I do film, and we have people that do all kinds of things, creative stuff at NOMAD, and yeah, he created this event, and as soon as he did it the first time, my impression was this is what NOMAD was here for. It's for this to happen, for artists of all different types to come together and inspire each other, mishmash, create art live, or just exhibit. Take the opportunity to share our work together. I pictured when we started NOMAD, like how just the idea of not working alone, of being able to work. Let's say you're working on your computer, you're working on a painting or whatever it is, that you have people walking around you, like putting a kind of gaze on your work. That affects the work you're doing, and I believe it really makes it better. The same way that for yourself, when you know that you're doing it for something that's going to be mass produced, that a lot of people are going to get to see. I'm sure that's affecting the work in a positive way. So that's what happened. That's how you and I came together today.
Yeah, I've actually I've been to a member of, over the years, like 3 separate co-working spaces, kind of like NOMAD. You guys are like a co-working space too.
Yeah.
Right.
So they were creative co-workings?
They not entirely. They were definitely like a mix. Some of them were slightly more like techie, entrepreneurial than others. Others were much more like a mixed bag. And they were fun to go to. I haven't been to one in a while. But
Well,
yeah,
you have it at home with us, so whenever you and your girlfriend move to Montreal,
yeah, maybe that'll be the next place we move to. We've just
well,
been to like 4 or 5 different places that we've lived in the past like 7 years.
well, we're gonna reserve a spot for you. Put your name on it.
Thank
It's
you.
very nice to meet you, Ronan.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll meet in person soon.
Absolutely. If I ever come to Vancouver, I will let you know.
Well, we're not in Vancouver, but you can still let me know. We're in Montreal.
No. Collective in Vancouver.
We're closer to Washington, D.C. than we are to Vancouver, technically.
Oh my God, I need to brush up on my geography.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Ciao.
Bye.
Donc ça, c'était une entrevue entre Ronan et Jason, Ronan de Collective Arts et Jason de NOMAD qui ne pouvait pas être ici aujourd'hui. Je pense qu'il fight chez lui, donc j'ai dit « What's up » de NOMAD à la maison. Définitivement un shout-out à Jason.